I don't want to bore you with all the details, so I'll give you a little synopsis of our story. We met about 10 years ago. We were both seniors in college. We were about to graduate. He's Canadian, I'm American. That's kind of important in this story. He was gonna go play pro hockey after he graduated. I was moving to Hawaii, so the chances we were ever gonna see each other again after graduation were slim to none. We graduate, we say our goodbyes, we move to our respective states. We stayed in contact for a long time, but life happens, and eventually we just lost touch, unfortunately. I can only speak for myself, but I thought about him a lot when I lived in Hawaii. Fast forward a few years, I was actually living back on the mainland in the US, and he was playing abroad in Europe at the time. But he reaches out to me and says he's gonna be home for the summer and he'd love to catch up. So we had our second first date, and it was like no time had passed. There was never a lull in conversation, and we just hit it off all over again. And I think we both just knew that there was something there. So we spent a ton of time together that summer before he left for his next season. He played in the States that year, and I traveled out to him as much as I could. The following season, he signed a contract in England and asked if I wanted to go with him, which of course I said yes. So we packed our bags, moved in together in England. The pandemic hit midway through that season, so unfortunately it was cut short, but we flew back home together. We quarantined in Canada together until I had to leave. As an American, I can only stay in Canada for so long. And as some of you probably know, the US-Canadian border separated a lot of couples during the pandemic, including us, for many, many months. But he ended up signing a contract the next season in the States, which gave him a visa and he was allowed to come back over. We road tripped all across the US together. We had so much fun. And then the following season, he signed back in England, so we headed back there for the next season. And this past summer, we got married finally, and he signed his contract in Norway. So we were here until the spring, and then we'll just see where life takes us.